Hello, welcome in everybody. And I'm a little, I guess, late to the game, and that Worlds has been out for like a week or so now. That's not too bad though, I suppose. And we are hopping in. Worlds is a big update, so I don't know exactly what all is gonna entail, like for me specifically. And I know what it entails for the game. It's like a massive overhaul of like lighting and graphics and world design and the RNG or algorithm stuff that designs the worlds. It's a massive overhaul of like environmental effects and wind and water and all this sort of stuff. I don't know what all it's going to mean to me because, as you can see, I haven't even gotten into the game yet. So who knows if any of my old saves have been deleted or what's changed, or if I'm going to have to horribly overhaul my graphics settings because this game has always been a little rough on my computer. So we'll see how much they optimized this or not. We shall see. But the most important part is that there's a new expedition. I believe. Let me go ahead and see. Yeah, there's my long play, 78 hours. Jesus. Go ahead and get this logging in right now because the game always takes like 10 minutes of the loading screen before it actually loads up. But we have a new, like, full on Starship Troopers esque expedition, so that's what we are going to be doing today. I'm going to be hopping into the Liquidators expedition, provided I can. I should be able to. It's part of the world's update. It shouldn't be over yet. It's only been out a week. The expeditions usually go for at least a month or more. And I'm just going to be like running through the expedition, killing a bunch of bugs. Every single thing I'm doing with this so far is just making me remember all these lines from Starship Troopers. It's like the worst. It's the worst. It was like, I'm gonna off in a liquidators expedition. I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all. Just can't stop thinking of Starship Troopers. Just dumb quotes and scenes from Starship Troopers. But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna be doing all of today. Hopefully only today though. I'm usually able to get through the expeditions in a single sitting. Usually it'll take me about 5 hours or so to get through an expedition. Maybe six, maybe seven. But usually I can do it. But I have no idea how big Liquidators is, so I guess we'll figure that out. But it's been interesting trying to like find a place in my schedule to stream the new patch for No Man's Sky because of the fact that the Final Fantasy 14 free trial playthrough thing is taking up so much of my time. And the fact that I'm making like a weekly thing out of that on YouTube, which means I have to make sure I'm like streaming it at least once a week and I'm getting enough footage for it every week and all that. So try to be like, plus there's the fact that I do still want to eventually get around to playing freaking Dawn Trail, which I'm thinking will be next week, most likely. I mean, if I do manage to finish Liquidators today, which is the other thing. Okay, so I'm on the friggin' anomaly, so there's not a whole lot for me to see so far in this. But that's okay. That is pretty much where I want to be anyway. Let me see. Expedition Terminus? Expedition Adrift. Ooh, that expedition's finished. Okay. So not liquidators, I guess. That's weird. I could have swore the expedition had come out with the... Can you not start it from a game that already exists? I wonder if you have to start it fresh. Although that would make no sense. They just implemented the system to let you jump into expeditions. Oh, or hasn't not begun yet? Let me look. Let me see. Did it not come with the expedition? A few days later? No. Give him a trans interest, any major, blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Oh, okay. Let me look at the wiki. Well, dang. Yeah, they don't even have liquidators listed on the main wiki yet. Okay, yeah, everyone's saying it'll release eventually. They're gonna need a few days, blah, 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 whatever. Fine by me. Alright, then today we are exploring. Hey, it doesn't matter, we still gotta... I mean, it ruins the idea of what I was going for the, playthrough, but otherwise, it's okay. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Gotta change that. And... this. It's too bad. That's weird. I didn't see anything about it like that. Oh well. Like I said, we still got entire freaking whole new universes to explore today. After all, they did a massive overhaul to a bunch of stuff. So we're going planet hopping then. Woo! Ah, the clouds. Ooh, it is a not a full-on water world, but it's a very watery world, which is good because that's one of the big changes they made. Look at all those waves. Although, unfortunately, I don't think I can land on water yet. I do believe that's an actual upgrade that you need to, like, install on your ship. And I doubt it comes set up. Yeah. I'll need to actually get my hands on it if I want to use it. Again, that is fine. Well, dang, looks like we will be back for more No Man's Sky again in a week or two. Hmm. Alright. Let's see what we're up to. Purge, no. Reset, no. Find a world to show the Atlas, I don't care. Dreams of the Deep? I mean, Dreams of the Deep is a good way to explore, isn't it? Planetary distress, black hole, destroy sentinels. It's interesting. Those quickly, blah, 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 blah. No. Let's do Dreams of the Deep then. I mean, if they went and put so much effort into fancy water effects, then we might as well go diving. Oh, yeah, this is a great planet. Wonderful place. Oof. Cool. I love being on horrible, toxic planets. Extreme weather. You don't say. Couldn't tell. Ammo. Let's go ahead and look around and see what we got here. Okay, come on. Oh wow, is it actually deep enough that you can't... That's surprising. It's almost never deep enough that you can't actually access it from the surface. There. Extreme storm. Where's the door? There's the door. Some nanites. I don't need a shield. Go ahead and let myself restore a little here. Then we'll go. What do we got here? I do like the little call-out things. That now, instead of just the... See how it, like, has the little line pointing to what you're interacting with now? That is nice. Not super amazing, but nice. Rather than it just appearing over it. Dreams of the Deep. 4 souls. If you're listening, you likely found a final log. It's a memory of my fallen friends and a warning to others. Do not follow. Aeration membrane. Which turns into an underwater protection module instead, because I already have that. Right, yeah, I've already got the aeration membrane. Should I bother? It's one of these types of modules, which I hate. Yeah, whatever. I'll go ahead and use it for now, I suppose. I really do hate those sorts of modules, though. Minotaur AI pilot. Nope. Don't care. believe I still have my tool is still an A class and I haven't like upgraded it at all because I'm not really a huge fan of the staff types. Oof. It's just particles of disgusting toxic ash or whatever falling from the skies. Yeah, great. Hmm. Okay then. Starship signal. Trace established. $30. Nope. Oh, we're going right back to the other planet that I just left. Cool. Straight back to where I just was. We got here space anomaly, freighter, squadron, blah blah blah. Warp companion. Nearby trade event, starship view, Byte Beat library. Nope, nope, nope. Recharge. There was something new that you're supposed to be able to do from like the quick access menu, and I think it's like repairing damaged stuff on your starship. Now I don't have anything that's damaged on my ship right now, so I don't know exactly how well it works or if it works at all or whatever, but I think it was like repairing damaged pieces. You know what I should do? I really should go get myself the ability to land on water, but then this bit of water here is pretty close to some land. Oh, if that even counts, actually, because that's underwater. Yeah, nope, that's considered underwater. That's okay. This is just approximate location anyway, and there was an island, like, right over here somewhere, I think. I will be installing that, like, as soon as I can, though. I don't remember if I have the Nautilus already set up on another planet with my freighter able to teleport it in. My ship, exocrafts. Not what I meant to do, game. Thank you for ticking over to the Minotaur. Okay, I don't own the Nautilus. Alright then. This way, 691, 680. Can I build the Nautilus? No. Okay, I don't have the Nautilus at all because it's, I believe it's part of Dreams of the Deep, so I didn't bother to... Wow, look at those waves. I know it may not seem like much, but as someone who's been playing this game for years, like, that looks good. Hey, Kiwi. I was hoping I'd be able to check out the new expedition today because I'd sight unseen just assumed they released it with the update, but no. They're giving themselves some time to, I guess, fix problems first before they release the expedition. So we're just checking out the world's update now, today. Look at these waves. So amazing compared to the normal version of the game. Oh. Down and in we go. And since the update is all about, like, fancy waves, fancy wind effects, fancy planets, blah, 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 I decided I'd go ahead and do Dreams of the Deep, which is a underwater quest that I've had in my log for a while and haven't bothered to do on this playthrough. I'll get myself the Nautilus and spend a bit of time underwater in this one. Very tasty looking water.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Thank you for the follow, Kiwi. Oh, God. Every time that happens, I have to end up laughing and remind myself that, like, I get followers rarely enough that I forget that that's even one of the variations that I have for, like, a new follower. I love that. I love how loud and how just completely, like, compressed and clipped it is. It's hilarious. Dude, I'm just getting, like, further and further away instead of closer. Oh no, incoming storm. I don't want to go up. I want to go around. Every time I go up, I seem to get further away. Yo. This way now. Ooh. Where's the third? Oh, there's the third. Come on, get it before it explodes. There we go. Grab as many of those as I can. Whenever I can. Just to make sure I have plenty in storage. I guess ultimately that kind of technology is actually quite useful. I just hate the fact that it doesn't auto recharge. Like, it's a completely subjective hatred I have for it. I just don't like that it doesn't auto recharge. So I rarely ever use it. Legion are indeed a faction, yep. They're certainly one of the factions of all time, that's for sure. Forgot about the oxygen sacks. Not that it matters if I'm using this kind of tech now. Oh, all these freaking cliff faces in my way. Okay, this should be the opening I need here. Hopefully. Unless they just keep turning me around more and more and more. Like, I don't care. I've been underwater the whole time. All these tiny little micro adjustments, which are just like sending me in circles. Look, I'm heading back towards my ship now. Where the hell is it? And now I'm heading back out again. Like, where are you trying to send me, game? Because it ain't working here. Here we go. There it is. I don't know how I just did like a big circle around the area. Crash Starship. It's just some fighter type that I don't really care about. But I'll take it and scrap it. What I really wish they'd work on are like these types of containers where you have things that you have to like throw away before you open them. I know you can get some basic resources out of them, but like I don't know if anyone really bothers to take the rusted metal and all the goo and stuff anyway anymore. Except maybe for like the very first couple hours of the game. We should be able to retrieve the blueprints for the freighter's main blah blah blah. Nautilon plans. And I can just drop the Nautilon down pretty much wherever because I have the freighter, so I can access it from pretty much any place I want. I've already got everything I need for it, too. CZ5 Ronan. It's a C-class, so I'm not even really going to bother to, like, put down a base or anything here to be like, hey, guys, check this out. Because it's garbage anyway. Claim. Add it to my collection. I'll go scrap it sometime later. Maybe I'll pull a piece off of it. Some of its parts look pretty interesting, like the nose cone isn't too bad. So maybe I'll actually rip a part off of it for a starship later. Although I don't really care to build my own fighter. Ugh. Favorite thing in No Man's Sky is people begging for some kind of microtransactions while Sean's all like, no, fuck you, you're getting a free update. Yeah. Like, microtransactions, like, no, how about free updates and great games? Ooh, hydrothermal fuel cell, yes. Okay, then. Salt, cytophosphate, and carbon. It's not too bad. Boop. There you go. The Icarus fuel system would be good, but I switched my starship, which means I don't have access to the microprocessors and wiring looms that are in my Sentinel. I can do that easily enough. I need a solar mirror for the sonar. I may not have access to the stuff I need for that as well. Silver. Yep, I need to go back to my other ship then. Let's go up. Where'd I park? It was right around here somewhere. Anyway, I could just, whoop. Locate the aquatic structure. I mean, I need to install the sonar, right? Detected a broadcast structure on the seabed. Oh, no, okay. I don't need the sonar for that. Although it's... 4 minutes. 4 minutes ain't bad. Often when I'm doing Dreams of the Deep, I end up just leaving the Nautilon behind and flying over to where the next location is, because it'll be like 30, 40 minutes away. But this isn't actually that bad. You know what I want? I want like an auto run or auto walk or autopilot or whatever. That'd be great. Yeah, I don't have any real technology installed on this one. And again, since I switched out my ship. But it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. I'll deal with it when I, like, need something from the ship. 1,700 units. Up and over. I like all the goofy little bubbles. Like, even when I'm above water, I'm getting the bubbles still. Twitch drops are nice. Yeah, like usual, pretty much every time they have a drop thing come up, it's like, here's a couple little things, like sparklers and eggs and stuff, and then it's like, here's a multi-tool, and here's a new ship, an A-class ship. Is pretty much what the drops always are. Whenever No Man's Sky has drops, which is pretty much with every update, every major patch with like an expedition and everything. So you end up with a lot of multi-tools and ships if you've been keeping up with the drops. I should check those out, because I did grab the Twitch drops off someone else's channel the other day. Why, hello there. You jerks. Hi. Come on, open up. Open. There you go. Thank you for the eye. I love how, like, horrifying these creatures are until you know it's just boop and done. Eldritch horrors lose a little bit of their luster when you can just shotgun them to death. Don't want any of the goop. It is cool that you can turn all that goop stuff into nanites, but the conversion rate is so bad and the process takes so long that it's like, I don't even bother anymore. Download of a high-power sonar unit. Strange, the timestamps have been purged. There's no way to tell how long ago the crew were here. Was the place on land when it was last visited? No. Except I already had the high-power sonar and the solar mirror. Want a ghost evolution. Hi. Let's see if there's any land nearby that I can use. Come on. Ah, the waves. Okay, that's not quite close enough. How's this? Nope, that's not above either. Ooh, yeah, there's nothing around, really. Okay, then. Maybe I should just install the upgrade. I didn't bother because I didn't even think about grabbing it before I came to this planet, and then I'm like, I don't really want to leave first. Dang, where's land? Is that really the closest over there? Yeah, I think that might be the closest over there. Okay, then. Water worlds. Yeah. It's not as big of a problem these days because with the world's update, they also added an install to your starship that lets you land on water. So that's very cool. I'm very happy that they added that. But I didn't bother to pick the thing up yet, so I'll have to go do that at some point. But right now I need to switch back to my Sentinel so that I can have, like, all my stuff. Because the game is still stuck on the fighter, or the crashed fighter that I just picked up. And it's like, oh, none of your stuff's in there. It's like, yeah, no, I left it on my Sentinel. Here we go. Cool and fun, but not ideal for bases. Well, hopefully they're more ideal for bases now, because one of the other things they changed with the Worlds update is, like, how water base pieces function. Now, I don't know if that really makes them that much better or not, but because I haven't tried it yet, but I would love if it does. Puddle Jumper, the Tech Trucker. God, I forgot I still had those. I may end up tossing the Puddle Jumper, which is pretty bad because it's the first ship that I built for myself, but it's some, like, garbage little explorer class that's not really any good anyway. Exocraft. Automatic engine recharging during the day. You see, now that I like. Let's do that. I don't know that supercharging this helps at all, but hey, why not? I should supercharge the Humboldt drive, though. That was dumb of me not to do that. And then we can... Is there not a... Install, view install details, dismantle. There really should be a button. They really should have added a button that's just like, just take the resources, so I don't have to sit here and go click, click, click. I should have just added a button that's like, boop, just install the whole thing. Okay, there's nothing else I can put on it. I don't really have any Nautilon upgrades because I've never really done a whole lot with the Nautilon, so... I should head back to the anomaly and get myself the ability to land on water. I may as well. It's a little weird to be leaving in the middle of this, but oh well. I had a base here? Interesting. Come here, guys. Missed a lot of no mans, yeah. Oh, it's so smooth. Did you see how smooth that tractor beam was? That's another thing the Worlds update changed, is how the tractor beams affect your ships when you try and land on stations and stuff. It's so nice and smooth. It doesn't, like, hit your ship and catch it and then, like, move it over and slide it into position before going. It just, like, whoop, sucks you right in. Alright, let's see these new drops. Twitch rewards. What? Previously collected, previously collected. What? Where are my drops? That is the strangest. I already claimed them. I'm certain of that. I don't know why I don't have access to them. Any expedition rewards I can't live without? Why do I have the iron? Oh, yeah, no, that's from the last one. This is the new stuff. Yeah, this is the Liquidators expedition stuff. Is all this chitin exosuit stuff, and then, like, bug type items. And then there should be construct head Atlantid. Construct heads and bodies and pieces. Shouldn't there be a organic frigate calf? Oh, Expedition 7. Yeah, no, that's different. Okay, for some reason they don't want to give me my Twitch drops. That's okay. I don't like it. Yeah, it's not my style either. In all honesty, the bug stuff is just not gonna be my style, so I won't be like using it. But the bug hunt expedition, that sounds like it'll be fun. Oh, look at all them nanites. I don't think I've ever bothered with the egg sequencer. I'm pretty sure I used it once just to try it out, but I don't know that I ever really bothered that much. 'Cause I will say companions is one of those features in No Man's Sky that just didn't really appeal to me. Having some random creature following me around that doesn't really do anything, and then I have to feed it and pet it and stuff like that, just wasn't all that interesting. So music in Dawn Trail is close enough to a fight tune from 16. Your brain keeps filling in the choir. What would happen in that song? Missing a step in the dark when it doesn't happen. Also, hi. Hi, Baron. Starship upgrade, I believe it should be in. I would expect. Don't need the launch auto charger. Cargo scanner. Iridium drive. Cargo deflector. Okay, no? Aquajets. There it is. Landing system. Mixture of bespoke jets and redirected exhaust fans allow the ship to hover just above the water's surface. Okay. Aquajets. I'll need a magnetic resonator, but otherwise, cool. 36 salvage data. Oof. That's nice. I'm gonna want the hollow door at some point, I know that. From you have a choice immediately after the second dungeon or that solo duty I mentioned. We'll see. Oh, it's the second dungeon, not the first. I'm thinking the best moment would be like would probably be like the first Thrall, or like the first wall that I can hit. The first kind of like wall that I hit where I'm like, I should probably learn the ways of the Viper kind of thing would be pretty much the right place for me, I believe. Because I think I'm actually not going to bother doing Viper first. I think story purposes, I'm going to like hit the wall or be like, we're going to hunt a Thrall or something like that and be like, okay, and then go off and get Viper. Then, and instead I'll just make a stream of like leveling Viper or playing Viper and learning Viper that day, and then come back to the MSQ a couple days later when I've leveled it enough, kind of thing. So whichever one feels the most like that, pretty much is what I'm probably going to go for. After the second dungeon, then? Alright. Nutrient processor, I don't care about. Noise box, 5 feet. Nope, 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 nope. I believe there are some new parts, too. Don't quote me on that one, though. I'm not certain. I don't want to bother getting many of these, because some of these will probably unlock as I do this quest. But I believe there were a couple new pieces that they added. I love all these little parts that I picked up while I was, like, building on my freighter, just that I could have, like, fabricators going, and just so I could use them for, like, building and glitch building and stuff. Boom. Nope. 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 No, I think all of this is from the big, like, Omega expedition or whatever. Switches, triggers, all the planter stuff. That's nothing new, nothing new. Nothing new. Oh, yeah, there is new. Skylights. Yeah, the skylight roofs, those are new. I do know those are brand new. I think that might be about it, though, is like the skylights are a new thing. Yeah, that might be all. Doesn't matter. Certainly you'll need to get a level 93 and at least eye level 635 on your revive before going back to MSQ. That'll be fine. Any new exosuit? I only heard about the new upgrade for the ships, though. Yeah, there's nothing new on exosuit. What a horrible gun. Don't want it. It's almost stupid of me to, like, not be in love with the staff type multi-tools, because the staff type multi-tools do have a bonus over others, which is, like, their same mining one or whatever also has, like, a cloak installed. And so it requires fewer upgrades in order to have the same features or whatever, but, like, I just don't care, really, because I don't really love the way the stabs look. I already have pretty much all of these, except for these last couple, but I don't really need them, so why bother? Exocraft research. Although maybe I shouldn't waste a bunch of time getting the Nautilon upgrades until later. Minotaur AI pilot. Got to do the first trial, but y'all eating fuss, so AFK. Alright, later, Baron. Oh well, let's just get these auto jets. Or auto jets, aqua jets. Do I have any? No, don't have any other multi-tools. Okay. Huh. I don't know why my Twitch drops aren't there. I should still have my No Man's Sky linked to my Twitch, so I'm not sure. If I had to guess, it'd probably be launcher, if you paired it with anything, that is. Aquajet's installed. I mean, it looks like it pairs with the launcher. So, let's try... Okay, it doesn't actually pair with the launcher, though. It's just its Starship's landing system, though. I mean, it should. Huh. That's weird that it doesn't actually... I know there are no stats on it for it to boost, but it's weird that it doesn't pair with the launch system at all. Oh man, I still don't have very many upgrades to the Sentinel cannon. Oh well. Yeah, I really like the aqua jets and being able to land on the surface of the water now. Though, you know, I really, really, really love underwater, like, environments and underwater bases and all that sort of stuff, so of course I love the aqua jets. That's a good, like, 10 or 12 minutes away. Let's just fly over there. Whoop, and taking off from it. It's nice and simple. Yeah, nice and simple. Sunken Rex. Nautilon has detected a large structure on the seabed. I have noticed. Oh! Why did I take damage? Explore the wreck and search for signs of the missing crew. Let's go ahead and snag these cargo pods while we're here. Odd, usually you can get them from above water. Oh well. Let's get out of there before I irradiate myself. There it is. Multi-tool expansion. All those will come in handy when I bother to upgrade the multi-tool. Again, I just don't love the staff type. But that's more a me thing than like any problems with the staves. They're fine. Superconductor, and I'll probably just sell that. More salvage data. Oh, let me out. Let me out. Radiation. Not that it matters that much. I mean, it's a lot of radiation, but you're only there for a few seconds. It really doesn't matter. Salvaged frigate module. Very cool. Unstable gel. That's just a refined product that I'll sell probably. Sure, it could be used for other stuff, but I don't really care about the refined products until I need them for something. This should be the last one. More unstable gel. Oh, no. No, that's just crystal sulfide. Okay. And that's crystal sulfide. Alright, that's everything that was here. Plus 8 souls. Okay, the wreck the ship's computer was a washout. We salvaged what supplies we could and left. Don't want to be nearby when the water eats through the reactor housing. Tile patterns here are increasingly strange. The water has risen rapidly, but we are yet to see it ebb. Could return and salvage more when the water falls away, if it ever does. But moved on soon after. Do the same if I am to find them. Aquatic construction modules. Look at all that stuff I don't have to buy now. Ooh, a moon pool floor. Shall I go ahead and make an underwater base here? I could. So I might screw people over. If I put an underwater base right next to this freighter, they might not be able to mine into the ground to open the cargo pods. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Do a deep water chamber. I don't really want it to be on the ground like that. Do we have a foundation I can work with here? I have some cubes I can use to build up. We'll put it here. Put a moon pool in. There we go. Wow, I just dropped down from there. Huh. Ah, much better. Now, shall we build it bigger? Down we go. So they... Yeah, they look connected. But I couldn't, like, put a ladder in? Do I just not have, like, a ladder at all? I may not. I have a lot of little parts of different bits here and there, but may not just have like a simple ladder. Glass tunnels, doors, hollow doors, cubes, moon pool floors. Okay. Maybe I should be starting on the surface and coming down from there. Is there Darn, no nearby hotspots. Okay, I'll have to go with solar then, I suppose. I mean, it sounds like there's something. This way. There we go. There is a hot spot. It's garbage. It's a C yield, but you know what? Who cares? Let me go ahead and let's do I'll use stone to build out. I always prefer to just find myself like a hot spot rather than rely on solar because then I can just make sure my base will be powered all the time. Here we go.
Technology recharge.
48, 47, 48, 47, 48, 49, 48, 49. There's 50. It's got to be right in here somewhere. 49, 48, so 50 will be around here, probably. Nope, not that way. I don't really need it to be 50, I suppose. 49 will work. Trying to find 50 is just annoying now. Yeah, I need to tag this. There we go. Now let's build out to it. Oh, there's my base. And I'm back in building range. Where is it? There it is. Wait, base out of range? What the hell? It's not, I just stretched it. Oof. This is getting rough. Put that there. A little wet behind the ears. Put that there. And then we'll stick that there. There we go. That stretches my base out enough.
Technology recharge.
Electromag. I need more metal plating. One will be enough. I don't need a ton because I'm not going to make this a production base. This is just going to be a pretty basic base. Where's my next one? And then it was back up here. Where is it? Base is back in this direction. Thought it was... There it is. Where's the next one? I may need to put a couple more down, because I'm trying to stretch this pretty far here. Nope, I can make it there. Can I make it all the way back to the base, though? Because this is the big one. Where it's like, I had like 300 or 400 area to work with before I had to worry about pushing the base boundaries, so who knows if it'll stretch all this way. Too close to Starship. No idea what you're talking about. Oh, because my ship is up above. Okay. Let's go ahead and push this back then.
Technology recharge.
See if we can stretch this one all the way. Or not. See if that considers it too close to Starship and I have to push it down further. Nope, it works. Okay, I do want to push it down further though, because that looks weird. Where the hell did it go? It's out this way. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Powered. Huh. Ah. Very good. Now then. Gonna want a square chamber. $180. Oh god, that takes 30? Okay, I'm gonna need a tunnel. Glass tunnel. Oh, I need the glass. Of course. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Warp cells don't need to be here. I don't really need any projectile ammo either, but whatever. And then, silicate?
Technology recharge.
Go ahead and make a little glass. I think I only need the one for the structure. Yep, I only need the one. Shall I go out that way? Yeah, why not? There we go. Now I can get upstairs if I want to. But I thought there was a ladder I could put in, just like on the side here, to get up. I think there is, I just think I don't have the construction for it. Oh well. Is that really just gonna... Well, that looks wrong. Very wrong. Oh, I can move it. Against the wall? That still looks very, very wrong, but whatever. Terminals, 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 I don't care about. The storages, I don't care about. The base teleport module, I do. I need more metal. And the landing pads I do, but I'll probably put those upstairs. Or I could just not. I could have this be one where you have to like land up top and then come in through the... I don't know. Could put it up top though, but I need the ladder to really make use of it. Oh wow, yeah, I can't access my Starship inventory from here. That's interesting. Defensive and hazard protection. Oh no, that's an advanced ion battery. That goes in my exosuit, right? No, that should be a... No idea. Let me just turn these larval cores and this Haddle core into nanites. And I'll sell the rest of these. Don't need the explosives. Don't need that. I don't really need these planetary charts either, but... Did I miss something? No, I guess not. Alright, I'll keep the planetary charts. Toss those on my starship for the moment. What do they have to buy in this sector? Nah. Ferrite dust on the cheap. Yep. Much as I can take. Should buy more metal plating, I suppose. If it's on the cheap like this, then I may as well. Nope. Alright, how deep are we anyway? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. Yep, that's pretty deep. Must attach to a structure. Yeah, I figured. Let's see how this works. I don't think I've ever used a vertical glass tunnel before. Okay, it needs to be the top or bottom of a structure then. Yeah. Oh, out of crystal sulfide. Oof, didn't even realize it was using that much. Vertical glass, then I could put a door up on top. Or even a deep water chamber, kind of right at the cusp of the water here. Maybe. Let's go grab more crystal, why don't we?
Technology recharge.
Actually, how's my freighter on crystal sulfide, now that I think about it? think that might have been it right there. Don't need any more of these. Don't need any more of these. What is that? Fragmented qualia animus beam. I think that might have been from another expedition. Somnolus. I think that might have been too. Transponders, Walker Brains, Cursed Dust, that was also from another expedition. I don't know that any of those are of any use to me anymore. Eh. But yeah, definitely had a crystal sulfide. Not surprising. I'm pretty sure I used up all of it that I had everywhere. Just because it was 2 per frickin' vertical tube.
Technology recharge.
Like 9. I'm gonna need even more. Gonna need plenty more. I'm gonna need to build at least a few more in order to get up there. So probably close to like, I don't know, maybe 12. At least. Probably I should do more than 12. Because this will get me 12 here, but I still think it's gonna need more. Go ahead and grab one more set and I'll start from there. That'll get me 18. That would let me build 9 more. Should be a decent start. See, like the fact that that oxygen supply, when you pick it up from the plants, doesn't refill this oxygen supply is just annoying.
Recharge.
I hate all of these, like, temporary frickin' protections. Which, again, is more a me thing than a game thing. They're okay, I just hate that they're all temporary protections that you have to keep refilling. So I end up just not using them. Oh yeah, 9 more should be plenty to get to the surface. As long as I have enough glass. I think that should be more than enough. You know what, let's do one more just in case. And then I'll put cylinder room on top of that. And I will attach a landing pad. No? Door first? No? Why not? I know it's a little weird to have the landing pad kind of floating like this, but still. It's attached to something at least. Why don't you want to work? Invalid position, invalid position, invalid position. Yeah.
Protection falling.
Okay, that one wants to attach just fine. For some reason, the alternative landing pad, I guess it doesn't have its own path? Yeah, it wants to sit on top of the base. Okay, I guess the alternative landing pad doesn't have its own path then. Whatever. Although that's weird. Let me try this. Yeah, no, alternative landing pad doesn't want to do it. Alright, we'll use the normal landing pad then. Oh, wow. The water can raise so high that it completely covers this area. Oops. Oh, well.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Wait, no, that's electrical. It's, cycle part? Teleport cable. If I'm not going to use the tube, I could actually just get rid of it all. Too close to Starship. Fine. Let's just land it. Then I shouldn't have to worry about building too close to Starship if I just land. The game shouldn't care then. Yeah, I should be able to get rid of all the tubes. If I'm just going to use teleporters, then I don't need the tubes here. Too close to Starship. What the hell is wrong with this game? Like, my Starship is landed. It shouldn't be interfering with my building at all. Whatever. Let's clean some of this up then, huh? I don't need the bottom layer because I didn't really do anything with it, so I'll figure it out if I want to do it again later. In the meantime, there's my moon pool into that base. Oh, am I out of, I guess I better build another electromag generator. Although these are taking up some space too. These actually do take up some electricity. So if I remove them... I'll need to reconnect them, I think.
Technology recharge.
What's going on here? That one to that one. Okay, I had it connected to the bottom. That was the problem. I just deleted the piece it was connected to, that's why. Except I don't think it's connected up top anymore. So we'll have to reconnect this. Too close to Starship. Alright. Time to move my ship way away from here. Because for some reason it's still interfering even though it's landed on a landing pad, which it shouldn't interfere at all at that point. There. That should be more than enough to keep it from interfering at all. That should be plenty far away. So hilarious that you take damage when you hit the water. I know it's realistic, but from that height, it's not very realistic. I'm only hitting the water from like maybe 20 feet in the air and I'm taking damage. Alright. Go ahead and snag this. Take it up top. The Starship shouldn't be interfering at all. Yep, now I can do it. Good. Now we'll do a teleport cable from here down to this one down here. I'll just have two separate chunks of the base, one up top and one down below, basically. And I can connect to them however I want to, right? There we go. And this is like very much a very simple and basic structure. I can expand on this a lot later if I want to. Oh yeah. Maybe I should just get rid of the moon pool. It's cute and all, but it's just kind of gonna get in the way, I think. Why am I looking at the wall when I come in? Okay then. Can this one use a moon pool? Because that would be interesting. I like that it's structure built into nothing. Like, there wasn't enough there for it to work with, so it just built into nothing. The moon pool is a pretty interesting idea, but having it in the buildings that have my teleporters is probably not the best. Yeah. I'll get rid of it from the buildings with my teleporters in them. I want to make use of the moon pool somewhere in this design, but not in the ones I'm going to be running through constantly. Nice. I could put down another electromag. I've got everything I need. Yeah, I think I have enough power to power this base just fine as it is. But if I toss down a second electromag, that should be like more than enough power for whatever I eventually decide to do with this base. Because the only reason you would ever need like 4 electromag generators is if you're gonna full on turn the base into like producing a bunch of mining and gas and stuff like that, right? Otherwise, like a single electromag or maybe 2, if it's a really shitty one like the one I have is just a C class, right? Should be enough to power anything you want to do with a very simple base. Honestly, this should be enough. But I may as well double it up just for extra safety. Yeah, 148k. Yeah. Oh, 83 is being used up, and I haven't really done anything special with the base yet. Interesting. Well, the trade terminal, plus a couple of teleporters, plus a landing pad. I can see how we're there. Alright. I'll double this up. There are certainly better ways you can do this. Like using glitch building to make them very specific and very, like, exact in their rotation and position and all of that. But if you don't care, then you can do it this way, too. You can just kind of eyeball it. Double those up. 83 of 296. 296 should be enough for me to design whatever I want to design on this base. Yeah. If I don't go into production, 296 ought to be enough. And if I don't make the base too friggin' huge. As long as I don't go too crazy, it should be fine. Ooh, more crystal sulfide. Although, I should actually have an overabundance of it now that I deleted those extra buildings. Oh, yeah. I have a major overabundance of this. Let's see how many we can cram in there. 20. Oof. Okay. I'll just try and cram a few more in here, why don't I? Let's just hold on to more of them. Although crystal sulfide's only really super useful when you're doing underwater building or Nautilon stuff. Although my Nautilon is very weak right now. So I may get more upgrades for it that I want to play around with later. But for now, let's go ahead and upload this version of the base, and I will maybe come back and build more here at a later date.
Technology recharge.
Recalibrate visuals. Yes, let's do that actually. Is this all decals? Yeah, I don't care about decals. hop in here. Anything? Nope, no new tech I can install. Alright. Use the sonar to detect sunken buildings. I should have some kind of foundation on here, even if I'm not going to use the moon pool. It looks weird without foundation. Huh. I suppose I could put another chamber underneath it and put a moon pool on that. And then just use that chamber for other things instead of the one I teleport into. Which would look more like it has foundations. I don't know what I'm going to use this lower chamber for yet, or how I'm going to get down here exactly. Although maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't have to have the lower chamber connected to the upper one. Maybe I could just say the lower chamber is something all its own, and I just put stuff in there that I want to keep in there. And I can just swim into it when I want to. We'll see. Sunken building. Minute 50 is fine. I'll go ahead and do it. And this one get some more like Nautilon and underwater base type upgrades. Once I finish Dreams of the Deep, like completely finish this quest, then I'll have an idea of what I've picked up from it, right? And anything else that I want, as in like underwater base or Nautilon upgrades, I can just go get from the anomaly. Don't have any weapons on here yet. Hi, idiot. Good job. Up, 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 up. Oh! Whoops, I accidentally got a little too close to that one. Got a little too secure in it. There's no vines here that are gonna whack me, are there? Okay. Should be good. Signal echo distorted, recovering data, blah, blah, blah. Breach event, plus 12 souls. Turn to dive today. Once again, nothing of interest, nothing but kelpid rocks. It's yet to receive, so the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks inviting. Oh yeah, that's a smart idea. Swim without the suits. Search for the crew. Sunken buildings. Really? Just sunken buildings again? Okay. Three minutes? Yeah, that's not too bad. Wish I had a booster. That'd be great. I really only just like picking up units and stuff though now, so... But this is not one of those unending quests. A lot of the missions have become like unending in this game. Maybe they've turned this into an unending one, so you just go to sunken building after sunken building and get like units and nanites and stuff, but I don't believe they have. I haven't heard anything about that. This one should have a definitive end once I read enough of the logs, basically. And at that point, I should have an idea of what upgrades I still need to buy. Not that it really matters all that much at the end of the day. I have like over 50,000 nanites, so like I could easily go buy whatever upgrades on the anomaly I want. I'm just kind of being stingy about it. Although ultimately, if I do find a multi-tool that I actually care about, and it's not S, I will need like 50,000 just to upgrade its class to S. But then I don't think I've ever found a multi-tool in this game that I super love the design of. And they're mostly all just different sorts of guns. Some of them look cool, some of them don't. And then there's the staves, and some of the staves look kind of okay, but I don't really care for the Atlas one. I'm not sure I'd really want a staff in general, even if it was one of the other ones. Realistically, I think the design of a multi-tool that I might like the best would be something simple like a gauntlet. Like a glove that's a multi-tool. That'd be like weird and interesting. And almost be designed as like this caster type multi-tool, like magic wielder or something kind of thing, where you're just using the glove and like blasting bolts out of it and mining stuff with it. I don't really care for the stabs and the guns. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. A little money. That's about it. Go and get some more oxygen. Plus 21 souls. The Air Dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals, but the lights on the sub cut out and forced them home. They seem upset, disturbed, but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is. Before the shifting tides rob us, we'll never build anything without advanced materials. Fix the lights on the Nautilon, I'm heading out. 23 sols. Found the cave. I knew we would. But what a find. Great towering crystals of brilliant red, rich mineral deposits, concentrated deuterium, all we could ever need. Might just make it after all. Now, if only we could get a dry night's sleep. I mean, it's not like you couldn't have just gone up, dude. There is a surface to this planet. I mean, it's primarily a water world, but there are some small patches of islands and stuff. Maybe not enough for a whole structure on. Sending me back to the one I just came from. Let's just use my ship then. Let's use my ship to fly around real quick. Rather than like 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there. It's like, nope. Yeah, there's no aquatic horrors here, so this is literally just these two buildings that they keep sending me back and forth to. That's stupid. Like, I get it, it's looking for a specific type of building to send me to, and unfortunately, it's just sending me to the same type over and over, so it's just the same two over and over. But it's like, I shouldn't be able to follow a storyline between these two buildings. 98 sols. So they've been here for over almost 100 days at this point. Had the dream again. Endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile. Relief at first from the dull crimson ache. Can't escape the feeling there's something else there. I look around and there's nothing. I see them, faint at first, just lines, yeah. Row after row of triangles slowly scrolling past. Can't explain. It's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's almost relief to wake up and see the rain again. 399 sols, 400 days later. Going back to that cave, every one of them. No one is listening to me. We can still build the hyperdrive, I know it. After that, flushing the salt out of the launch thrusters will be easy. Nope. 399 sols. We've all had the same dream, that same rambling. Teeth in the sky, those crystals, it's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. What can I do? Maybe I missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. Uh-huh. Sure it won't. Signal lock established. 8 minutes. Not happening. I will fly there. I do like Dreams of the Deep, just because of how, like, weird the whole storyline is, but also just because it takes you to a water planet, and you get to fly around and explore on a water planet, which is always kind of fun to me. And this game still pushes my computer's processing pretty hard. Oh! Because I can still see that, like, my VTuber is sort of hanging and hitching and stuttering and lagging and all that, and it's like, yeah, this one's still pushing my computer pretty bad. Although with the New Worlds update stuff, I'm not surprised it's still pushing my computer pretty bad. I think it just got worse. Though I should hope they work a lot on optimization, too, while they're upgrading all this stuff in the game. What are we at now? Trap sub-reactor leaking. Grab me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. I think my leg is broken. My hand hurts. If I could just find an air tank, I could still get back home. It's just hours of scratchy silence, the static of the currents. Haunting sensation of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. The helmet of the lost diver. Exosuit appearance modifier. I forgot they gave you that. Decayed records of the world of glass. Dreams of the deep complete. Of the depths solved an abyssal mystery. All right. Base computer archive. I don't know that that matters. I don't know if there's anything left for me to get, but I'll check it. Although it might still want me to go to another system that's nearby or whatever, which I have no intention of doing. Base computer online. Archives available. Okay. Cool. Should I go to a station? I should probably go to Anomaly first. I could look at hiring members for my fleet, but I don't care right now. The truth is, building up your fleet can be interesting. It's not super for me, because in order to send your fleet on expeditions, you have to land on your freighter to send them, and then you have to land on your freighter again when you want to finish the expedition and send them again. And it's just like, I don't really go back and forth to my freighter that much in this game. I mean, I like my freighter. My freighter's cool, but I don't like jump back and forth to my freighter constantly. And something that's trying to make me do that is like, I don't care. Plus, you don't get a ton of useful stuff from the fleet expeditions. You can get some pretty good stuff. You can get some advanced resources and stuff like that, which is cool, but it's not like a bunch of necessary stuff. Alright, how's the Nautilon doing? Let's grab the cannon. The Tethys beam. And the energy by exploiting sailing gradient in deep water environments, allowing slow recharge even in the event of fuel emergencies. Cool. I'll grab the extra Nautilon upgrades just in case, although I may not be using the Nautilon a whole lot now that I finished that quest. I don't care about the AI pilot at all. The Minotaur AI pilot would only be useful if the Minotaur was any good, and on its own, as like an AI, the Minotaur is garbage. And now construction stuff. More rooms, more corridors. I don't really need any of that stuff yet. Minotaur, the summoning station, Pilgrim Geobay. Allows the user to summon any crest from anywhere else in that system. Okay, so this is one you can put down in a system and then be like, okay, now let me summon my ships in this system. Unnecessary if you use your freighter, because you can have one of those in your freighter as well, and then any system your freighter warps into, you can summon your exocraft in, but I can see there being some use in that, like, you left your freighter in another system you want easy access to, so you'd rather leave your freighter there to teleport back to it whenever, and you don't have any other easy access to that system. Could be a reason. Also, if your freighter doesn't quite have the engine upgrades to go into advanced stellar systems, like the red, the green, the blue ones, right? Then you may not be able to call your freighter into those systems, so. But once your freighter is upgraded, that's not super necessary. Don't care about decals or posters at all. Don't care about any of that stuff. switches? Nah. Nope, nope, nope. Asymmetrical timber glass roof. It's definitely some interesting new roofs and things in here. Glass panels. Yeah, those are definitely the new ones. Like these sunlights and glass roofs and glass panels and stuff, I think are all new. I don't care about any of that right now. I generally just use the prefabs for the moment. I mean, if I really go, okay, I want to build up a base here, then I'll use some interesting things. But at the basic level, when I'm just putting down simple structures and things, I'll just use prefabs real quick to get like a basic layout. For some other time when I want to dedicate like an entire day to just building up a base, I'll just do it then. Alright, I'm out of here. I'll head back to my other base to check the base archives, and I will hit up the space station, and then probably warp. Those are the base archives they want me to check anyway, so I'll check the space station now. Man, I love my Sentinel. Like, I just love the Sentinel Interceptors so much. It's my favorite type of all the ships. What do you got? Daggers, Pugnium. Nothing I really care about there. You could take these extra relics that I don't need, this extra ammo, which I don't need. Alright, that's enough. Partly the reason why I love the Interceptor so much is like super simple, and it's that it's the only ship. Or back in the day when I got it, it was the only ship that can hover in Atmo. I don't know if they've added that feature to any of the new ships since then. But it was the only ship that could just sit on a planet in atmosphere at going 0 units a second, just hovering there, right? All other ships have to be moving forward to some small amount, even if it's just like 10, 15, 20 units a second, when they're in atmosphere. They can't just hover, right? Which is why I love the Interceptors. And it's kind of a dumb reason, a simple reason, right? But the other one is honestly the design. I really like the Sentinel design. I don't know what it is about the Sentinel design exactly. Maybe it's the weird, like, Cylon faceplate thing that the Sentinel Interceptors have. Or the fact that they can look like tanks, pretty much, if you get the fins and pieces and all that right. But I just really like the Sentinels. Let me go ahead and break down my... Darn, critically damaged. So I can't bring it in and just break it down on my own time. I'll do that on my own time. You know, now that you can easily switch your docked ship, I wonder if the glitches still work. They must. Because there's no reason they would want you to lose the opportunity to get a ship by, like, picking it up, not repairing it, and then switching and then flying off, because you'd, like, never be able to find that ship again. So if you leave the game and reload... Let me try that right now, actually. $13.11. Yep. Oh, no. $13.12. That's more recent. You know what? I'll check 13.11. It's 1 minute difference. It probably doesn't matter. I don't know why I suddenly got an autosave here on the space station. So the trick used to be you pick up a crashed ship. You don't bother to repair anything. You go, you set a restore point, and then you save from your restore point, and then you can call the crashed ship to you. And then you would be able to hop in the crash ship to set it as your current ship, and then use a teleporter to just go up to a space station, and it would just be there, and you didn't have to repair either of the two parts that they normally force you to repair. It's still critically damaged. Okay. So it doesn't work as well, that's for sure. I may still be able to just call it to me on a planet and do it that way. Like, reloading may have caused its launch thrusters to work well enough that I can call it to me, because they don't, like I said, they wouldn't want you to lose the opportunity to use the ship at all by, like, not knowing where the hell the crash site was. So, sentinels, creatures, positioning unit, no, nav data, nanites, don't care, don't care, don't care. Starship fabricator. There's a new ship we can fabricate as well, right? Solars, I think we can fabricate now. Head. Atlas shield. Wayfarer. I don't think so. Shroud of Freedom, First Spawn, I have Korvax, Loth's Bathysphere? I think that might be the one. Sparse Horizon, Helmet Lambda, Capta. Yeah, I think the Lost Bathysphere is the one that I picked up from that quest. Nope. I do not want to save because I don't care about the Bathysphere helmet. I like my design, thank you very much. Construct chest? Oh yeah. Forgot you could do that. Construct Wanderer's Cloak. Wanderer's Cloak armor style? That's different. How do you get the Wanderer's Cloak? Huh. Returner's Drape, Elaborate Wrap, Chitin Exoskeleton. I know how to get the Chitin. The other ones are probably part of other expeditions that I just never ran. Construct, Chitin Spurs. Those are the trails. These are the different capes. I don't know about the cloaks, but then I don't really love any of the jetpacks. Nah. Nope. Absolutely not. The Atlas isn't terrible. Of all the jetpacks, it might be my favorite, but even that's not great. The Chitin Flight Pack, I have no idea what that'll look like. Wayfarer. Overseer Entity, Pure Entity, Conscript, Liquidator. Candidate, Agent, Ensign, Enforcer of Euclid, of Hilbert, no. Singularity, Timeless, Boundary Walker, Voyager, Corrupted, Shattered, the Decayed Records of the World of Glass, Crimson Orb, Reflection, Interstellar Traveler. First trip through a portal adept, that's no. Collective, Survivor, Immortal, Conservator, World Collector, a Word Collector, no, Learned, Emissary, Guest, Wayfinder, The Walker, Nomad, Starfighter, Wanted, Undaunted, Determined, Robust, Aeron Scourge, oh yeah, Sentinel Killer. Farmer, soil master, analyst, researcher, prospector, builder, seedling, more rock formations, geologist, creature lover, captain. Oh, expand your fleet. Okay, so there is a reason, although I don't care about Commodore as a title anyway. Collector, curator, preserve skeletons. Scrap dealer, ace heavy duty, reliable, perfect. Oh yeah, for the different types of shuttles and ships and stuff. Friend entity, citizen, scientist, interloper, simulated, the first. Procedurals. So weird. The volcanic. Wormlord, ex-biologist, expedition accomplishments. Hunt the vile brood. Incinerated, frozen, irradiated, corroded. I imagine that's surviving a certain amount of time on those types of worlds. Iteration reset by overconfidence. Reckless, doomed. The darkest of derelicts. Oh yeah, that's for a derelict freighter. Glorious survivor. Impossibly fragmented. Zoologist, wayfarer, the harmonious, magnate, Deadeye, the nuisance, dread pirate. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not in love with the staves. Like, especially the Atlas one I don't care about. There's some other staves that look kind of interesting, but I can't even, like, build them. So, it doesn't matter. I think I need to finish the story. I thought finishing the Atlas one would work for me at one point, which is why I finished the Atlas Pass, and I'm on Atlas Eternal now. But I think I need to full-on finish the Purge before I can unlock the next story beat, which leads me to the point where I can start, like, making my own staves. But like I said, I'm not in love with the staves design-wise anyway, so I don't know. Let's see where they want me to go. This is just destroy sentinels. Okay, so I don't need to do a specific thing for that. Locate a black hole. I don't know why this is still up. I've already done a black hole in this one. Anyway, let's hit the base computer. And maybe I'll restart that other one in this nearby zone. Naoni Clev base? Why is that just called that? If it's one of my bases, I would have renamed it, I expect. Unless I just stuck it down just so I could have a base computer to work with. I stuck it down next to the portal. Okay. That makes some sense, but why did I not rename it? I would have renamed this. What is that? What the hell is that? Is that someone else's structure? Oh, no, that's mine. That is mine. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I do remember doing that last time I was on the game, which was like months ago. I haven't played in like months. That's why I forgot. Yeah, I glitch built that. That's a tower of electricity, of power, right? And I was using this area to mine, I think, or gas extraction. I don't remember. I was pulling like gas or minerals or something out of the ground, which is why I bothered to put that much frickin' electricity there. Although, where's my... Why do I not have the actual production facility set up? No idea. Planets look weird. It's because this last update messed with things. My planet that was a bubble planet with perfect weather is now a no bubble planet with scalding rain. Oh, sorry, Bello. Also, hello, Mello. Iteration lost. Download coordinates? Yep, sure. Download coordinates. See, that's the thing. I don't know that I actually set up the production here. Because I know I was building a big tower of power there so that I could use it to set up production, but I don't know that I actually finished this base before I logged off the last time. Like, see, that's my tower of power. And then in this direction, worst update. Yeah, if it's really like screwing up planet designs and stuff. Although I can kind of understand how it is because of the fact that they had to change so many things on it meant that it's going to be hard not to screw anything up. Alright, this is just a sea level, though. Cobalt. Eh. There. Yep. Doop. You can hear the doop at the end there. Was I here for the gas then and not the Oh man, this is far away. Because cobalt's interesting. It's not super useful to me. I'm still facing the right way, but it's not nearby, that's for sure. So they might have changed some stuff on my planet then. Because I don't think I would have set up this base and built a tower of power for cobalt. So unless this gas is something interesting. Even this is a C grade, though. I don't know why I put that tower of power there. Unless, yeah, maybe it changed some of the stuff on my planet. And that's why it seems so weird. Or was I just, like, showing off Blitch building the last time I was on? I don't even remember, honestly. Yeah, whatever, idiot. I don't care. I do need to kill sentinels, though, so I could start a fight, I suppose. What is this hotspot? Nitrogen. Yeah. I don't see myself building a tower of power for nitrogen or cobalt. Did I build the tower of power because I decided to make this my home? Humid planet, boiling puddles, rare resources, regular patrols of sentinels, bountiful, abundant. Weather boiling puddles is interesting. Is this an overheated planet? But I mean, it has pretty standard stuff for like a paradise world, though. Like copper, paraffinum, cobalt, star bulbs, and the big, like, glowy purple rolling hills. Maybe I decided this world was like paradise enough, and that's why I built the tower of power here. I can't remember. I haven't played this game in months, really. Like, I think the last time I was on this game was when the last expedition was out, so I've just had so many other things going on at the moment. Thank you. I don't even remember what I was doing with this planet. I mean, I'll pick a fight with some sentinels if you guys want. I need to kill sentinels for my quest. That should be... That was 4, right? And I already had 1, so that's 5. I need 3 more for this mission.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit.
Uh-huh. Let's not even finish these guys off. Let's just take out the little ones. I don't care to do a whole run-through of Sentinel fighting here. I just want to get this mission finished. That should be enough. I think that was 3. Yep, Audacious Raid, destroy Sentinels. That's enough. Turn to the mission agent. Now we just outrun these idiots. And like I said, this is one of the features of staves that's somewhat useful, is the fact that staves actually have their runic lens, which has a built-in cloaking device. So you can put, like, as many features on the staff with fewer spaces taken up. Not that that matters at the end of the day. If you're really going to fully upgrade your multi-tool, you'll have more than enough space to just put your own cloaking device on it. Okay. Now I can take that up to the space station. Don't care about a black hole. Let's restart this using nearby structures. Emergency broadcast detected. So weird. I don't remember if planet in distress is for a settlement. Yeah. Not be halted, arms warriors, overseer. Yeah, I think this is a settlement. I think this is how you pick up a settlement. Where is it? $30, not happening. Let's go ahead and start it, I suppose. I suppose I'll screw around with the settlement a little bit. I've only got maybe like half an hour left in the stream. This stream would have been a lot longer if I had bothered to, you know, realize that the expedition was not out yet. Because that's what I was definitely going to do today, was the expedition, only to realize they didn't release it with the update. They're taking a couple weeks to fix things after the update before they release the expedition. I know that they've done that before, but the last few expeditions they released right with the update, which is why I just expected it would be. I guess I'll have a Vy'keen settlement. Planetary settlement. Vulnerable. Buscapas Falls. Become overseer and help it grow. Make decisions about buildings and research. Yep. Assist the citizens to help solving their disputes. Collect valuable products. Yeah. I know all that. I have a basic understanding of how settlements work. I have never bothered to actually go through the whole settlement process. Ever since they released it, I have never bothered to go through the entire settlement process, because it's one of those more long-term investment type of things, and I just didn't care because I'm always flying around all these different systems, and because I've just been busy with like expeditions and stuff since it released the settlements, so it's never been a priority. But I may as well go ahead and do some settlement stuff. Hup. Excuse me, settlement. Be right back. What you got? Uh-huh. Ooh, suspicious modules, you say? Hazard protection, movement, scanner, mining beam, launch thrusters, life support, shield, hyperdrive, pulse engine, starship, shield. Nope, I don't need any of those. You can take some of this glass and this pugnium. I've already got tons of all that, I think. Hold on to the salvage data. Get rid of the projectiles. I don't need them. Alright. Let's go ahead and become an overseer, I suppose. Planetary specialist. You are in our convergence is blah blah blah. Settlement must be the source of the distress signal. What are they doing here? Building a life exposed to the harsh planetary existence? Battered by the elements? Yeah. The wail of a siren, hostile buzz descends upon the town. The sentinels have arrived. Yeah, well, I have a neutron cannon, so, you know, I can handle this. Interesting that it's corrupted sentinels, though. So they haven't angered the actual system authority. They're just being raided by corrupt sentinels for some reason. I'm kind of surprised the normal system authority hasn't dealt with these sentinels. Because they are not very happy about, like, corrupt sentinels existing on their worlds. Sentinels eliminated. Yeah, no wonder they'd want to make me overseer. If like 5 or 6 corrupt sentinels could basically terrorize their entire village. Also, why are you just standing on a box, idiot? Perhaps traveler entity, blah blah blah, assist our blah blah blah, convergence. Yeah, sure. Accept their thanks. Perhaps I could assist them. May as well. Settlement hub interface. Planetary settlement interface, access granted. Current overseer status, missing, deceased, who knows? Overseer position presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management? Yeah, sure, why not? C-grade settlement. Whatever. Increases sentinel attention, reduce citizen happiness, reduce citizen happiness, reduce citizen happiness. I need to fix a lot of stuff here. Maintenance costs 250,000 units a day. Sentinel alert level 10%. Productivity 153,000 a day. I can make do. There's infinitely better settlements I could get, but I just want to mess with the settlement system more than like have a perfect settlement. So I'll just do this for now. Interesting. I think this settlement may have spawned in a very weird way. Kill all this hazardous flora around. Okay, let's see. Destruction over... Okay, so this is definitely not a paradise world. There's overheated storms and stuff. Supply materials, 210 silicate powder. That's easy. Construction time remaining 1.5 minutes. That's fine. Anything else I can fix with all these tons of materials that I'm holding on to and I don't need for anything else? This definitely ain't some paradise world that I wanted to build my new base on, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why I put up a tower power. I may have just been practicing my glitch building. That may have just been as simple as that. because that tower power is designed in a way that where they're like stacked perfectly on top of each other. So I was probably just practicing glitch building to try and get it right again. Because I'm not the best at it, and I always forget some of the mechanics. Here's all this garbage that they've added your ability to pick them up in the construction thing for nanites and all that. Or no, for salvage data, right? Which I don't want to waste on crap like this. Why would I? So I never bother to buy them. I suppose once you have like plenty of salvage data, there's really nothing left to spend it on except the garbage like this. These stupid like cement mixers and stuff. And there's really like nothing around here. Assemble materials to construct the blah blah blah. I already did that. Right? Or does it need something more now? Oh, it needs the roof now. Okay, metal plating. There you go. Here's your roof. Yeah, there's really not much of anything here for me to work with. Okay. I'll just let it finish building then. What is armored clam? There's water here? Oh yeah. There are little like river pockets and stuff around. Okay. Oh wow, look how everyone spawned. Looking for cover. Everyone's just standing outside. Resource hunter. Cool. Now approaching your settlement. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, the settlement system is really well defined. It's really set up really, like, great, you know? Microprocessors. Functions wonderfully. Just as intended, no bugs here. Why are all these like stone structures and then a big server rack in here? What is it even hooked up to? I have a lot of movement modules that are giving me really big boosts at the first go, but then I drop real far. Current debt. Yeah. It's just going in debt. Construct buildings, invest in settlement features to increase production and reduce maintenance costs. Got it. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Overseer's office construction complete. New building opportunities available. Use the admin terminal in your office to commission new buildings. Cool. And I have a base teleporter as well. Yeah, I have no idea why I did that tower power over by the portal. Admin terminal. View construction opportunities. A warehouse, which begins greater productivity, or a tower, coolant mill. Submitted proposals for the development of both a large depot and a coolant mill. Data indicates 46% approval rating for the depot, while 46 approve of the coolant mill. Well, if there's an exact amount of approval rating for both, then I'm going for the one that gives me better productivity. I can't think of... Although this is supposed to be a coolant mill, will that protect us against the heated environment? I doubt it. I doubt it's nearly that refined of a system where we suddenly have, like, protection against the superheated environment just because I built a coolant mill. My guess is it's all just, like, flavor text. So I'm going with the warehouse. Alright. Let's go to the large depot construction overlord for the planetary settlement. Okay, so that's where the building stuff is. It's over here. Okay. What's it need? 140 pure ferrite. That's easy. Stranger has arrived. Greet them in your office. Greet settlement visitor. Citizen Ajudio demand audience with the overseer. They are an envoy, though they will not reveal their patron. Present plans for virtual music drones as a gift to the settlement. I mean, yeah. Virtual music drone? Sure, why not? If he comes back demanding something from us later that I don't like, I'll just kick him in the face. Toss his ass out of my settlement. I'm not making any deals. I'm just accepting music drones. Wonder where they are. Because it doesn't feel like that was something that, like, I could control, was the music drones. So I'd imagine they'd just be, like, floating around. But I don't see any drones. Does it amount to nothing? And the game's just like, oh yeah, now your settlers are a little more happy because they have music or something. Wow, it's really well designed. New citizen. Resolve dispute. Players must be beaten on. Both claim ownership of the deeds to a nearby farm. Both sides provide documentation. Neither appears convincing. Fucking neither, then. If neither appears convincing, why do I have to give it to either of them? I mean, I don't care. You can have it, then. It seems to do nothing for me. Like, neither appears convincing. Well, then why should I give a crap who takes the farm? What the 5% complete? Oh my god, it's over an hour? No wonder no one ever does anything with settlements. Stuff takes forever to do anything. I love how when I was building my office, it was like, oh yeah, invest these resources. And then it's like a minute and a half, and then invest these, and it's about another minute and a half. And then I move on to the very first building, and it's like, invest some resources, now wait an hour. I'm like, nope. It's I just need to keep constructing stuff so that it becomes a better place. Because otherwise our debt's just going to keep going. Yeah, virtual music drones improve citizen happiness. Okay, so that's what that did for me. Alright. Nothing here that super matters. But we do have a terminal, a teleporter now. What else was I working on? Off-world archive. Manage your settlement. I can take this back to the space station now. And then I can head for the off-world archive, I suppose, while waiting on this settlement to do anything. That's probably why I ended up not doing much with the settlements, is because it constantly needs like hours in between every stage of development, and I just don't care. I'm not going to just sit here and leave my game turned on in the background while I'm off like making myself dinner, just waiting for it to tick up. I do love the way that the tractor beams work now. I think that's excellent. How the tractor beams on stations and stuff work. Oh, darn it, I wanted to switch over to the fighter. So I could bring it up here. Why a new guide entry on derelict freighters? I've already done one. And in. Repair kits, huh? Okay. Raid a planetary, nope. Nav data, nanites, nope, 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 nope. Don't care about any of those. Good enough. Mercenaries Guild standing is good. Everything else went where it needed to be. Alright. Dump this down here, I suppose, for now. I was trying to, like, raise my standing with the various guilds, but, whatever. Anything I can do easily here? Free supplies. What does he want? Oh, I had salvage glass. That's too bad. I do have pirate transponders. I should take those. And I have a walker brain. I can do both of those. I have my pirate transponders in here somewhere. Must be the other way. Where the heck are they? Quad servos. I know I had pirate transponders. Oh, here they are. I kept them here. Cool, so I can gain some quick mercenary guild bonuses. Standing up. I'll give them all 3 of these. Standing increased. What about the... Oh no, I gave him the walker brain. I don't have any more. Hard frame engines, I have been keeping. Crystallized hearts, I haven't been keeping. I think I have quad servos, actually. 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Pretty sure I had quad servos. Yeah, there they are. There you go, pal. Rusted metal at a 50% discount. I don't need it. I could get some basic ferrite out of that. I'd rather just buy ferrite. 3 quad servos. So I've definitely ranked up with the Mercenaries Guild. That's why he was giving me access to the next, like, item on their list. Scatter Blaster, multi-tool. Oh, it's a free supply as well. Multi-tool expansion slot. That's impressive. Definitely want to keep ranking up with them then. Exocraft. I'll take a look at what he's got. Don't need the AI pilot. Oh, I do have a Humboldt drive upgrade that I never put on my Nautilon. That's stupid of me that I didn't use that. Alright, there's a Nautilon cannon. Minotaur cannon, I guess I'll snag just for the hell of it. And then, is this the Starship one? Yeah, good. I'm still looking for good gun upgrades for my Sentinel cannon. Reactors, launch thruster, S-Class, I think I've already got that. Cyclotron, S-Class, I don't need it. I need photon cannon upgrades. What we got? Don't love it. Mercenaries Guild, 4 of 9. Cool. Don't love that one either. Oh yeah, I reached rank 3 and rank 4 on Mercenaries Guild, okay. I don't want to upgrade mine because I don't care for the staff design. I can grab myself another exosuit upgrade. Except it went for the... I hate that. Thermal protection, life support, thermal protection, toxic protection. I think I'm good. It keeps going for that guy. I want this, not him, this. Yeah, that should be fine. 175,000 units. Any interesting ships? No, not really. Let's see. Nautilon cannon and Minotaur cannon. I'll stick that on the Nautilon. Same with this one. I'll move it to the Nautilon because the Humboldt drive is only on the Nautilon, so... Move those to the freighter, I suppose. Nautilon cannon. Yep, I have everything I need to build it. As easy. And then pair that with it. Surface beam, not quite. Not quite with that. I need more living pearls, but that's fine. Don't care that much. Hello. What is that? That's the scrap dealer? I don't care about the scrap dealer, I don't think. Those are maps. Why does the game want me to care about the scrap dealer? It's going good. Seem battle and suspect coordinates I don't want. Old scrap. I don't need. Don't need any of that. Right, let's get rid of some of this. Keep the quad servos because I can use those for rank. Get rid of the hypnotic guys, the starship launch fuel. Get rid of the projectiles. I don't need them. Good, just exploring the new update. And wishing that I could have gotten into the expedition, but that's not out yet. Okay. Next up was base computer. I'll hop to a new system first. I will go ahead and follow this one first, then I'll deal with the stupid ship that I have. Anything really good? I mean, yeah, they've this is Worlds Part 1, so like all the worlds are very different, right? New weather effects, new wind effects, new water effects. The worlds are better designed. The like algorithm for like genning the worlds is supposed to be better, so yeah, this is a pretty big one. And it's only part 1, so. Plus, the expedition that they're going to drop on us soon-ish is basically just Starship Troopers. Alright, let's go find this Joffrey Glendathu. Yeah, pretty much. Let's go ahead and do this mission first, and then I'll deal with the base. Data injection sequence received, source unknown? Squeeze me? A glyph? Oh, is that because it thinks I'm teleporting towards the center of the galaxy? That might be. As part of me getting closer for the purge that the game wants me to do, it wants me to head towards the center of the galaxy. As part of that, every single jump I do, they might be giving me another glyph each time. To try and make sure I get all the glyphs before I finish the story. So that may have nothing to do with anything right now. Oh, what a wonderful world. Oh, what a lovely day. What a lovely day. Jesus. Oh, good. Giant, disgusting worms, too. Unfortunately, you can't take them out. Game, where's the remote archive terminal? Where is it? Located in an off-world, reach the marked coordinates and investigate. Okay. Awful conditions. Except that I did. I followed it. Located in off-world archive. Reach the marked coordinates. I mean, I followed it and then it just vanished from my screen. New citizen request. I don't care. No idea. It's just like suddenly decided that I'm not allowed to see it. There it is. As soon as I go down to the planet, it just like loses it completely and refuses to show it to me for some reason. Let's just go straight at it then. That's just approximate location. So is there a base around here? I think it might actually be underground, underwater. Let's just land. This is horrible, disgusting conditions, but let's just land and go ahead and search. This is why I hate approximate location. I think approximate location is one of the worst updates they ever did to this game. I hate it. Every single time you go looking for a mission objective now, the game gives you approximate location and then you land and it's like, okay, now go 500 units in this direction. It's like, that means nothing to me. That did nothing. It didn't make your game any more interesting to be like, you can't just land at the location. Now we're going to make you land and then walk to the location. It's not interesting at all. Approximate location is like the dumbest update they ever did to this game. Because back in the day, it used to just show you the location of your objectives and you just landed at them. Walking 500 feet in any direction is not interesting. You have a planet scanner, approximate location should not be a thing. Exactly. Considering I can scan entire worlds and get detailed information about their like climates, their flora, their fauna from space, I should never have to approximate my location to anything. Hello there. What the? Ooh, floating minerals. Nice. What are they? It's all just glowing minerals. Okay. Wow, my heat generation on this staff is insanely low. Okay, I'm finally starting to get up towards red now, which will actually speed up my mining speed. That's one of the negatives about having such good, like, heat capacity on your staff, is that when you actually get overheated or close to overheated, then you actually mine faster when your beam turns red like that. But you have to play this game of sort of nudging it forward and backward on the edge there so that you don't completely overheat it. So you have to like constantly stop and then start and stop and start, right? Because you can mine faster as long as you're up in the top there where it's flashing a heat warning at you. Although now that I have such high heat capacity, it's taking longer to overheat, which means I have more room to play with on this. There we go. And it is... Okay, some crystal sulfides, a lot of gold nuggets. I'll probably just hold on to the nuggets. A bunch of materials that I'll probably just break down because I don't need the advanced materials. I'll probably hold on to the tritium clusters and the gold nuggets because they're occasionally... I don't know about gold nuggets. I know tritium clusters you can break down into tritium, the material, and there are a couple of recipes that want the actual cluster, though. So it's not always the best to break it down. But there's only like 2 or 3 recipes in the game that want the actual material.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Cool. Storm detected. I could harvest these for nanites.
Falling.
I have over 50,000, but if I have to upgrade a multi-tool, that's going to go away quick, because A to S costs 50,000. I don't even have a multi-tool that I care about yet,
Stabilizing.
so I don't care that much. This is not really all that difficult either. I just don't really feel like dealing with the abominations. Oh, hello there. And a little money. And that's about it. Yep. Okay. Hi, I'm new here. Cece. You're not new, you just haven't been around for a while. You're far from new.
Let one go, let one go. Can't hold it in anymore.
Baron, I'm new here. You guys have been around since before I was an affiliate. Base computer, blah blah blah, attempting to read memory. Did it know what I had done to it? Was it angry? Blah 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 blah. Jump to the warp cage. Pain within. Kill it. Laylaps. Physical cache has a basic upgrade module. I think I have burned out any actual bonuses that these base archives can give me at this point. There it is. About 400 units away. Oh, wait, I didn't want to, oh no, I need to find a portal first. Ah, extreme firestorms. They're great for the jetpack. Baron. Archive recovery in progress. Needs 6 hours. Got it. Let me look for some sort of structure. Although this seems to be a pretty destroyed world, so there may not be any decent structures here. Although even if I found one, it wouldn't be worth it. Eh. Yeah, not worth it. I'll head back to my... I'll just head back to my settlement and deal with some of that stuff.
Night temperature detected.
So perhaps I should bring my freighter. Let me look at the system. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Okay. It is worth it then. Wrong button. What button was I looking for? This one? This one. Let's see how it works on the freighter. It's alright on the freighter. Speaking of destroyed things, your mind is getting destroyed right now. Oh, that's good. Great. Wonderful. Oh, can I switch over to my crappy fighter here? Yes, I can. Didn't even think of that. Huh. And I'm in, and I'm out. Going through crafting job quests. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I have to do a lot of that on my free trial at some point, too. Because I've actually leveled a lot of my crafters up pretty well. They're pretty much all around 30, but I don't think I've done, like, any of the actual quests. Or just done, like, a handful of them. Warp drive, manage the fleet. Critically damaged. Oh god, do I not care about that right now? Critically damaged. All yours are over 70 with no job quest past 30 done. That's about right. Jesus, my freighter is so, like, overbuilt at this point that there's just, like... It's just horribly, horribly lagging everything. Relics, units, it's just units. What a waste of time. Anything in the stellar extractors? Nah. I have, like, aggressively overbuilt this freighter, though. I made a whole thing out of creating, like, a freighter base and building it all up and making it look kind of cool, which I almost never do in this game, but that means my freighter is way overbuilt. Ooh, storage augments, not bad. You can get some decent stuff, but, like, there's a lot of who cares, too. Planetary probe. That just scans everything for me. Boop. Now I've discovered all of it and scanned it. Cool. Thank you for the nanites. Let's see what's in this sector. Cheapo ferrite.
Received.
Cheapo pataphenum and ammonia. Why not? Don't need you. Keep you. Don't need you. Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Or you? And then, why do I still have the Aronium? Why am I holding on to that scanner module? Crystal sulfide. Hey, I've got a lot of that at this point. I'm going to keep the extra, though. Oh, I've already got 20 there. Will I need more than 40 crystal sulfide? I shouldn't. Let's go and put that back on the exosuit. I should take this salvage glass as well. I didn't realize I had the salvaged glass. I would have used it for leveling up my my mercenary guild rating. Ammonia. Busted ass starship. It's garbage. My save point. Afraid it was like one room in the bridge when you were playing. Yeah, makes sense. I will go to space station. Settlement Administration Terminal. Okay, so that's what I was just in. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if I can still glitch out the system in order to take crashed ships and, like, scrap them without ever having to repair them. I always loved being able to do that. It was always funny to me that you could manage that. So if I can go from my freighter straight to the station, I should be able to still do it. That was the thing? Yes, you can. So back in the day, you would accept a crashed ship, a crashed starship, and instead of repairing it, you would create a restore point, load from that restore point, and then call the crashed ship to you, which auto-repaired its launch thrusters because they had to be working in order for a ship to land at you, and the game didn't want you to lose the ship. So it would just, like, give you the launch thrusters free of charge so that the ship could fly into your location and land, right? And then you jump in the ship to make it your primary ship, and then you use a teleporter to go to the space station instead of flying it to the space station. See? My ship is already here. And it's busted as shit. But it gave me the launch thrusters and the pulse engine. It just handed me the launch thrusters and the pulse engine, because it's like, well, you need them in order to reach the space station, so... And I can dismantle anything that's valuable to me. That was always a thing, and it still is, apparently. It still works. Should I keep any of the parts? Do I care about any of the parts? I don't know. The nose cone's not bad. The wings aren't the worst, I suppose. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm going to build my own fighter. Like, I just don't think I'm going to build my own fighter. I prefer Sentinel Interceptors. Like, even over the specialty ships that we get as parts of expeditions, I prefer Sentinel Interceptors. So ultimately, I think I'll just break this down. Customization module. Cockpit, wings, engines. So the cockpit is probably the nose cone and the dome together. So the body is the cockpit, I'm guessing. Wings, engines. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care about anything on this ship that much. Just give me the scrap. Yep, scrap it. And... is that my fucking... I don't really want that ship. It keeps giving me that ship because I think that's like number 1 in my list of ships, which means I have to go back to my Sentinel Interceptor every time. Because it keeps throwing that, the Starborn Runner, which was one of the expedition ships, at me, and I honestly don't want to use it. Ionized cobalt on the cheap ain't bad. I'll snag it. The chlorine's on the cheap as well, so I may as well get that. Uranium can go. This subatomic regulator is part of the ship. Same with the nano cables. Keep the salvage glass. Let's see if this guy's still... Yeah, this is still Mercenary Guild, which means I should be able to give him the salvage glass. Oh, wow. He's back to giving me all these supplies. Okay. So he wants salvage glass, and he wants quad servos, and I should still have pirate transponders. Did I put those back on my ship? This needs to go to me, to me. This stays here for now. This needs to store away. Oh, I can't at the moment. Storage augment, signal booster can go here. I don't think I need any of this stuff, because that was all part of like an expedition. Do I not have pirate transponders anymore? I should. Whatever. I still gained a lot of standing. Scatter blaster module, which I don't need. The multi-tool expansion slot will be a good upgrade when I get there. Being able to get one of those consistently from like all the mercenary guilds will be great. Yeah. Nope, nope, and nope. Nautilon cannon. A Minotaur cannon. Yeah, sure, I suppose. Starship. Yes, I want photon cannon upgrades. Launch thrusters. Cyclotron. Nope. Alright. That's enough. Rank 5 of 9. He has dioxide on the cheap. Wiring looms. Cobalt on the cheap. I suppose I'll grab. What can I get rid of here? Don't care about the bromide salt. Even though that was a real bad trade, I don't want to keep it on me. Grand Team doesn't matter. Projectile ammo doesn't matter. I pretty much always take the ammo from the Mercenaries Guild because they give it to me for free, but I don't ever use it because my neutron cannon doesn't use that. Was it threw the slice of cheese at this alien? So rude. Nautilon. Minotaur can go to the freighter. That should go there. Guess I can drop the glass and the servos on there as well. Oh yeah, I should sell this crystal sulfide. Oh well. Back to my settlement. Buscapas Falls.
This is fine.
See if it's under attack again. There we go. There's my freighter. Now, chlorine you never use enough to care. Same with dioxide. You don't use it often enough for it to matter. I'll keep this here to sell. Starship has these. So far, you spent 1.3 mil on job quests. Ugh. Oh, god damn it. I hit E and used it. You gotta be careful not to hit E on those things, because it will use them up. I already have enough Gek relics, so toss that in here. These storage augments I should be using on my freighter, I suppose, but I'm not sure that I want to keep the pirate freighter. It's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it might be worth using the storage augments on it, I guess. You're being a cheapskate too, and you're still spending that much. Oof. Drop those in there. There we go. Minotaur. Are they in the freighter? They are in the freighter. Okay. Exosuit. Oh, no. Exocraft. That's what I wanted. Anyway. Gun. Go back to the Endwalker crafting job quest. You cannot be bothered. Yeah. Minotaur cannon? Needs ammo. Oh, I didn't bother to keep any ammo. Okay. Automatic engine recharging during the day. Reduce fuel burn, but I need acid.
Technology installed.
Storm crystals. Oof. No? Doesn't pair? Okay. Don't have the acid. I have what I need for the mining laser. Gravitino balls and solar mirrors. The conventional mining operations ineffective against in combat scenarios. Oh, I see. So that's the advanced laser. Cannon, the boar, terrain manipulator, I don't care about. Yeah, I just need projectile ammo for it. And then I can install the thing. Boop. Don't care. Not really going to use the Minotaur anyway. Citizen request. Number of citizens wish to explore the planet. They're having a training and breeding program in mind and wish to search among local fauna for suitable animal companions. Begin settlement expedition. Bonus settlement. Okay, I put my settlement more in debt because it costs resources, and for some reason they won't let me just use my own units to cover it. Whatever. Sure, go ahead. Settlement debt incurred. Oh no! Whatever. Like, I don't care. Max out the settlement debt. It's not yours. Exactly. Like, I have yet to even understand what the settlement debt functionally does. Does it make us more likely to get attacked by sentinels or something, or what? Because if it's nothing, I don't care. And the gathering and fishing one, but then it got to the crafting ones. It was like, either buy all these resources or go on a world tour to gather them to make 6 items. I'm like, no. Now, if only I could speed this up. 16 minutes. I will say it's dumb of me not to upgrade my multi-tool. Like, this Atlas Scepter is by far the best multi-tool I have access to. I'm just being stubborn not upgrading it because I don't really care for the look of the Atlas Scepter. But since I also exist in a world in which I don't really like the look of any of the multi-tools, I'm being really stubborn by not upgrading this one. I should just do it. If I were smart, I probably would just do it. Fuck you, that range is bullshit. That range is fucking lies. I do love that instead of making those plants any better at actually getting you or just accepting that characters are not going to get caught by your stupid land trap plants, they just decided to make it like, oh yeah, they don't load in until you're already like standing on top of them as you're running around the world. Oh, and by the way, if you try to blast them from like 20 feet away, they're just going to hit you anyway. It's straight out of Heretic. Yeah. I know what Heretic is, I know. I played all those, like Heretic and Hexen and all this other stuff that was basically just like Doom, but slightly different. Settlement is in debt. Clear debts to restore production. Huh. Reduce debt, constructing buildings, investing in settlement features. Well, thanks, game. I don't know what they're producing that I should care about. It looks like it's just a balancing act between units out and units in, and it doesn't seem like they actually make any items I care about. Too used to having to explain your game references. Okay, sure, whatever. I thought maybe I could have some insight into whatever things you guys are thinking of or considering, but apparently not. Apparently you're nothing but, like, mindless, brainless NPCs to populate the environment, so, okay. Now that I know that, I can just stop caring what any of you have to say. It's the cheese man. It's the one throwing the cheese just jumps. Oh, man.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
May as well go ahead and scan a bunch of stuff on this world. Since I'm staying here. May as well catalog a bunch of things. What are we doing on this one? Fuel usage and top speed, not bad. The boost engine, I don't have any upgrades for. The Icarus fuel system that allows recharging. I guess I want to put this in pretty much all of my ships. I should. Shielding, I don't care about. Lasers, radar amplifiers. These suspensions, I don't know about these suspensions. None of them really feel all that good, so I don't really care to make any of them. Put the advanced laser in, I suppose. And then I need a microprocessor. I need a couple of microprocessors if I want to put the scanners in, but I don't really care about the scanners that much. I really want better boosters, because this is pretty interesting for like a faster one to run around in, but without any upgrades to the booster, it lasts literally like 1 second before the booster runs out. This doesn't float? Okay, yeah, it does float. I was gonna say, that's weird. It's not terrible. Did I just run that thing over? Planet 16. We run these morons down. See, I don't really enjoy the raiding these depots. These are really not too difficult to raid. They're not the biggest threat, honestly. Even when you're starting the game out and don't have any upgrades, these guys are not a huge threat. But the fact is, they never stop spawning. They just decided that the way they'd make them a threat is, I don't care if you kill 1,000 of them, it's not going to matter. They're just going to spawn infinitely until the swarm subsides. And that's just boring. that's just annoying, because it makes actually fighting them in any way a complete waste of time. So you may as well just run out, raid, grab as many larval cores while they're biting at your ass, and just not even bother fighting any of them. Which is kind of like the most stupid way to do this. And yet is also the most functional. Hmm. Data log. Which is nothing but nanites. Although I did need the projectile ammo for something or other, right? Yeah. Actually, I think it was for the Minotaur I needed that. Yeah, this booster is kind of crap. Until I can find some S-class upgrades for it, it's gonna stay crap. Seriously, the hazardous flora was able to damage me in my ship? That's dumb. There's the Minotaur. I could give it the AI pilot, I suppose. It's just not very good. It's not very good at handling itself with the AI pilot. It's kind of crap. Cannon? Yep, I can make the cannon now. What do you mean I don't have enough? I have projectile ammo. Game? Oh, I have 89. Turn these into nanites. Why do I have... Oh, God. Drop that in my starship and sell it eventually. Whatever. Sell that. I really ought to just... doesn't matter. Again, the idea of being able to give the Minotaur an AI brain to let it fight for you is very interesting. But since it's so stupid, it basically doesn't amount to anything. Headed to the scrap pile. Anything new while I was out? Of course not. Yeah, settlements are boring. This really is the kind of thing I'm guessing you'd have to put like 30, 40 hours into this one feature of the game to really make use of it. And I guess that makes sense. This deep into the game where it's like people are just looking for more things to kind of sink their teeth into in the game. To put more features in that just take tons and tons of time to do. Definitely the sort of thing where you're supposed to go off and do like 12 other missions while your settlement is just counting down time, and then every so often they're like, hey, we need your help, and you just teleport back. How am I doing now? 125. I need 200. Trying to just like look around for any knowledge stones or anything that might be nearby while I'm waiting on the building to construct. Stupid hazardous flora. What? I'm not doing anything. You can see I'm not. See, I'm not doing anything. I do love how dumb the Sentinels are. Like, if the Sentinels aren't going to attack you normally just by seeing you, then you can really just run around and sort of gather whatever you want and then just be like, what? I don't have anything going on. See, I'm not minding anything. Ooh, a pilot. Nope, he took off. Thought I remembered some of the settlement buildings usually having, like, things you can gather from in them, but this one has none. Maybe they changed it. Hub interface. We are way deep in debt. Again, I don't care. Because it doesn't matter. Repressive atmosphere? Really? What are we up to here? I'd like to grab this next piece of upgrade just before I finish for today. 99%. Okay, 30 seconds. Cool. So we'll be pretty much done with stream in just a little bit. And I will come back to this. Now eligible to get A-class multi-tool for a game you don't own. Thanks, Twitch. Baron, given how much I play No Man's Sky and how much you hang out in my streams, my guess is you probably have 4 or 5 multi-tools and ships and things like that that you don't even own the game and could get. Medic seals. That's just condensed carbon. And this one is, again, for an hour. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. I will be back at some point when the actual expedition is here. Till then, whatever. Next stream this week, probably, almost certainly, Wednesday, will be more free trial MSQ stuff on 14. But for now, let me pop over to Twitch and certainly try and find someone who's doing No Man's Sky so I can send you guys somewhere else you can keep getting drop credit for. See if any of my friends are doing. I only have like 1 or 2 people I follow that play No Man's Sky even. Yeah, no, none of my friends are on doing No Man's Sky. Let's just go to Twitch and see what's going on. Drops, they have hundreds of viewers. They don't need anyone's help. Let's just check No Man's Sky category, shall we? Not high to low. Those are recommended for me. Nope. Nope. No, none of them need any help. No idea. Yeah, I have like no idea who most of these people are, so just sending my my viewers like randomly into their channels, I don't know. Forget it. I'd rather send to someone I know than random people. Let's do Zenless, no. Spoilers in 14, no. Elden Ring, no. Retro games. Once Human. Actually, yeah, she's doing a birthday subathon thing, so... yeah. Let's try that. Let me see. This was blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's go over there. Let me do... this is so ass backwards having to do it this way. The new raid system built into OBS is interesting, but it's kind of ass backwards the way I have to do it because of the way that I personally do it. Anyway, we're going to go say hi to Sakuno today. Let me drop the link in here to make sure it goes to both chats. Yes, and yes, there it is. Anyone who gets left behind by Twitch, anyone on YouTube would like to join us, just hit that URL and I will see you guys over there. Like I said, next stream should be Wednesday, and I'm going to be back into Final Fantasy XIV's like base MSQ, Realm Reborn MSQ stuff on the free trial to get more footage for the Friday video. Next week we shall see what I get up to. I'm not certain yet. I have a good idea of what I'm going to do next week, but I know I definitely want to come back to No Man's Sky when the expedition drops, but probably not next week. I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do next week, though. Anyway, thank you guys for being here today with me, for hanging out. Hope you guys got some drops you care about. Unfortunately, I'm not sending you to another No Man's Sky streamer, but whatever. There are a billion of those with thousands of viewers. You can go check out if you want more drops. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Later.